Hello and welcome to Cool and Clutch News. In this segment, we'll introduce stories that we will jointly discuss throughout the week. So let's get right to it. Larry Sanders has signed for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavs were forced into the move after their Plan A backup center, Andrew Bogut, got struck by karma for catching feelings after being exchanged for Kevin Durant. Bitter after the move, Bogut snubbed the Warriors for the team they faced in the finals the last 2 years. Bogut's career numbers with Cleveland: 1 minute, 2 fouls, 1 broken leg. Larry Sanders has previously, and in my opinion admirably, quit playing in the NBA. Struggling with depression and exacerbated by the NBA's ban on his remedy, cannabis, Sanders left the NBA to pursue other passions such as art and music. Our NBA insiders have been able to get LeBron James's exclusive list of big men he plans to recruit if the Larry Sanders mission goes the way the Bogut mission went. Or if he again decides he'd rather just blaze instead. Number 1. Charles Oakley. After seeing the show Oak put on at the Garden a couple weeks ago, by standing up to 12 security guards, LeBron made sure Oakley was sitting next to Dan Gilbert's uncomfortable ass the following week. The negotiations are set to be in motion. This would also guarantee no criticism of the Cavs from Charles Barkley for the foreseeable future. Number 2, Przemek Karnowski. Shout out to Poland, baby. My man is doing big things, getting ready to play in the NCAA tournament as the number 1 seed. But Brown will have no trouble arranging that Gonzaga gets eliminated quickly and the skilled big man gets signed as a free agent. Number 3, the Orange Monstar. LeBron's rumored to be the star of Space Jam 2, so he should have all the necessary contacts already in his phone to make this signing happen. More importantly, however, this just seems to be a good basketball fit, as this Looney Tune legend seems to have all the size and strength that the Cavs are looking for in the glass. In other news, Lavar Ball is back in everybody's grill this week. This time, the father of UCLA's top recruit Lonzo and 2 other high school prospects has claimed that back in his day, he'd beat Jordan one-on-one. This dude is already getting killed all over social media and TV. Oh, what a fool he is, or what a fool he is. Charles Barkley even challenged him to a one-on-one, which I'm not sure was really a good idea, considering last time Chuck played one-on-one, it looked like this.
Wait, I'm just going. Oh, no! Did you see the hate time?
And personally, I don't really think he's such a fool. All he's doing is building the boys' brand and hyping them up. And secondly, I don't really care what he thinks of himself as a basketball player, just as much as I didn't care what he thought of the Lonzo-Steph Curry comparison, because I really don't blame the man for having irrational belief in his kids. Plus, he really doesn't strike me as the sort of dude that when asked about what his boy's gonna do in the league would simply say, a solid 16 points per game and constant professionalism. I really don't understand what the frustration with this guy is. If you're tired of LeVar Ball, why don't we just stop caring? Stop giving him a platform so he stops frustrating you. I will say this though, LeVar hasn't considered one thing. He's going to piss off a lot of NBA All-Star caliber point guards with these dumbass comparisons. So when John Wall does work on his little boy like he promised to and gives him 40, you better believe Isaiah Thomas is going to want to give him 50. And by the time he gets out west to see Steph Curry and them boys, Lonzo is really going to wish that his dad, instead of being a bad man, just shut his mouth. In an early nominee for my Uncooley for March, Pizza Hut has teamed up with my favorite player growing up, Grant Hill, for Pizza Hut Pie Tops. Before I say anything, take a look yourself.
There comes a time when the hard way is the only way. Ordering Pizza Hut is not that time. When I want a $7.99 large pizza from Pizza Hut, I can order with this, and now for my Pizza Hut Pie Tops, because no one out-pizzas the Hut.
Let it be known, people, my favorite player will not be out-pizzaed. But how lame is my favorite player? This is not only a good old-fashioned sellout for a product he clearly doesn't use, and believe me, he doesn't use it, because after following his career, I can tell you it would take him about 12 years to eat the carbs that pizza has. This sellout involves something so profoundly absurd it can only happen during a Trump presidency. And am I the only one that thinks this is just a tad superfluous? Considering you can already order it from here, why the hell would you bend down to your pizza ordering shoe to press some buttons? And what toppings come on the pizza if there's only one button? So many questions. Like this one. How did that Pizza Hut marketing meeting look? What is the one thing that people associate with our crust-filled, hot dog stuffed, cheese-melting, meat-loving, grease-dripping product? Anyone? Anyone? That's right, baby. Athletics. Corporate genius strikes again. But back to NBA current events. Chandler Parsons is out for the season. I personally couldn't care less about Mark Cuban's prodigal son, but my cool and clutch partner Ham used to be a fan back when Parsons still cared about basketball, so we decided to update you on the Grizzly. Chandler Parsons is the NBA's white MC Hammer. One hit wonder with a stint in Houston, blows his money on cocaine and hookers, ends up trying to launch his own startup. And lastly, in news unrelated to sports, in the midst of political idiocy all around the world, our media's incessant fascination with feeding us conflict, and a growing global embrace of anti-intellectualism, human beings are doing awesome things. In 3 to 5 years, thanks to a team of amazing scientists, we as human beings are gonna bring back from extinction the woolly mammoth. You know, the one from Ice Age. De-extinction. How cool is that? The mind-boggling novelty of this was illustrated to me as I was writing this, and the word de-extinction was constantly underlined as misspelled because, well, it's not really in dictionaries yet. And if you think about that, that means that not only do we not have the ability to do this, nobody had even thought of the concept to give it a name or call it something. Nobody knew it was a thing. Human beings are not only not doing the killing this time, we're actually bringing back something that no longer existed. I mean, this is truly groundbreaking stuff. They're literally making something out of nothing in this lab. And the woolly mammoth is just the beginning. The capabilities of this lab will include being able to de-extinct other species, such as the dodo bird and the passenger pigeon, clone living animals, clone human organs, and finally, be able to synthesize a human cell and thus be able to build humans from scratch. And if that makes you feel a bit uncomfortable, well, you're not alone. These powers do seem a bit, well, godly, if you believe in that sort of thing. But be not afraid. I can tell you they're in good hands. Because the man who actually is the head of this lab is a fellow by the name of George Church. That's right, Church. He is over 6'8". He has giant white hair. He has a giant white beard. And he looks like this. If you enjoyed this clip or you just want to be awesome, watch the rest of our videos this week when we elaborate on these stories. And be sure to like, share the video, like our page on Facebook, and subscribe on YouTube in the links below. Thank you guys for watching Cool and Clutch News, and have a wonderful day.